first Rapid Blue one we've done. I believe it's brand new. Let's see how many miles are on it. Yeah, 20 miles. I mean, I like the color.
Yeah, the blue's nice.
But yeah, so we're gonna baseline it now, and then this one is getting our high flow cats and our cat back. So we'll baseline it now, and then we'll dyno it again when we're done. See if it's a speed limiter or if it's an actual RPM.
So what speed are you at the highest RPM?
I think it was like 102. It did it. So let me try it again.
Okay.
Let's see if we can figure it out.
You can try and do a lower gear or something?
I'm just gonna drive it and just see if I can get it up. Either the lift kit is a lift when y'all strapped it down. Did y'all raise the front end up? Is it up right now or is it down? If it's
up to me.
If it's up, it's the speed limit probably because the front end's up. So here, watch this. Tell me if it goes. Let me put it in park. Tell me if it goes down. Going down now? I bet you that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me reset that. I guarantee that's it. You gotta think, I guess. The other cars, we've only had done 2 that had a lift kit on them, you know what I mean? But I probably, after y'all strapped it down, I probably lowered them back down, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guarantee that's it. Let's do it again. So if your front end's up, you can't go over 102 miles an hour. Now you know. Baseline, what was it, 437? 437, 419?
It's about average.
Yeah. I think the last one we did was what, right at 440, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'll do 2 more back to back so we have a good average. Alright, so we got this 2020 or 2021. What is it?
This is 2020.
2020. Okay. We got 2020 C8. Got about 20 miles on it. Start up. Guy literally brought it directly from the dealership that he purchased it from to us to do our cat back system and high flow cats. So it was just literally dropped off yesterday, did some baseline stuff, and now we're pretty much in the process of installing all these parts Got the exhaust completely off already.
You just took the muffler off this morning, right?
Yeah, well, I had everything torn apart yesterday. Literally, I was gonna wait for my camera guy to be here so I could take the exhaust off, but he decided he had to run errands this morning, so I ended up taking it off. So now it's off, and we're moving cats now. Hopefully we can try to get it on the dyno by the end of the day. That's one. Yeah, buddy. Fancy, fancy. That no BS gasket crap. This is the real deal. The factory gaskets sit up to our flanges on both ends. Not no cheap 3-bolt gasket like other companies.
That's right. Hey, so it's probably what, 30, 45 minutes later?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. We got
So we left off, you just bolted this on?
yeah.
And then you got the mufflers on now on the tips, huh?
Yeah, did that. Did our plate adapters for the sensors or whatnot. Got the exhaust on there. Got it all bolted up, lined up. It's just about ready to get the bumper on there. Normally, what I do, I'll bolt it all up where it needs to be, and then mock it up with the bumper, assure that the tips line up everything, or the tips line up good with everything, and that's good. Pull it back off, connect all the rest of the stuff, put the bumper on it, install all the interior stuff or all the stuff in the trunk, and good to go. So
Let's go grab that bumper. It's looking pretty straight to me. Alright, well I think we got the bumper all lined up.
yeah, buddy.
Now I guess tighten down all the bolts up here, lift it up, and do the bottom ones, and that should be it, huh?
Yeah, before I do the bottom one, I'm just gonna start it up, make sure there's no exhaust leaks,
Okay.
make sure it starts up and runs, gets a little bit of exhaust noise on for the viewers. Yeah, buddy.
Well, of course, there's not much to look at until they're
I'm
wrapped.
undecided if I should put the wheels back on or not.
Yeah, I don't think he needs the wheels.
Okay.
We'll keep them, sell them on eBay.
Alright, about to fire it up.
Alright, let's hear.
Anything catch the fire?
You'll be the first to know.
No, I think you'll be the first to know.
explain what this little bit of smoke is?
A lot of that just comes from handprints, fingerprints, and stuff all over the header. I know I did spray like some WD-40 or some penetrating oil on the bolts before we take it off, so a lot of that just kind of burns off. Usually, I mean, it's a good tip for anybody out there that does installs. When you do stainless stuff, stainless headers, anytime before you fire the car up, always wipe it down. I usually use like a non-chlorinated brake parts cleaner. I usually spray that on a towel and wipe it all down before you start it, because once you start it, all your fingerprints and everything that stays on that exhaust is going to literally burn onto that, and it's always going to be there, so you're never ever going to get that clean look again. So I'm really picky about that. I guess it's just the fabricator side of me, but it makes it look nice and clean once, you know, it actually burns. There's no ugly looking marks on it or anything. So yeah, that's just a little tip. But like you can see, I mean, if you look at the exhaust down there, there's no fingerprints on anything on there, you know, and it's gonna burn nice and clean once said and done. So yeah, but there it is.
Sounds good. You scared me a little when you first revved it. I was right down there. I wasn't expecting.
Were you really?
I wasn't expecting it.
Give it a quick rev one more time.
Yeah, do another one. Well, there you have it, folks. Sounds good.
One day turnaround. I didn't start on this thing till probably like 4 o'clock yesterday. So
yeah, on the day.
Again, you don't pay for the time that's invested. You pay for the time that it took us to learn how to work on it and get it done in a timely manner. So don't think just because we did it in a day, that's how much we charge. But there it is.
Sweet. So there you go, you can see stock was 437, 419. Then the best of our 3 pulls we just did with the exhaust system was a 458 and 441, so it picked up about 21 horsepower, 22 pound-feet of torque. Pretty good, I'd say, all the way across the board. What do you think, CJ?
Sounds incredible.
That's true.
I love how the exhaust wakes it up. Definitely.
Oh yeah. I like it. Just like that, straight from the dealership onto the dyno, right off the dyno onto the rack, and right back off the rack, right back on the dyno, and it's off. All in like, well, I got here yesterday night and leaving today, so pretty fast turnaround. pretty cool. That's a wrap for this car.
I'll get you one.